Hello everyone, this is Angela from Internet Plans, and today I'll be doing a plan with me for the Christmas week. Alright, so this week I'll be using the Scribble Prince Co Christmas kit, and this is from last year, I believe. So this is not an actual recent vertical kit that I bought. I've been using old kits from previous years for a while now. So yep, I'm still using those, but the stickers you're looking at right now, those with the Christmassy cute little characters, those are from Sticky Club, and it is from recent subscription boxes. So this one is where my friend bought me a few months of subscription, and yeah, it's a really pretty subscription. I love it. And by now, I guess all my friends are just going to get me stationery. So yes, I do get a lot of stationery now and then. Yeah. So this is the first 2 days of the week. I'm still in Taiwan, which is why I'm splitting the page into two. Basically because these 2 days are mostly just going to be a list of places that I'll be going and just sort of minor to-dos that I'll have to do on these 2 days, but there will not be any journaling because the journal has been done in my travel journal, which you will be able to see in my previous videos, and I will put the link down in the comments. Yep. So anyway, on 19th of December, the plan was to go to a bookstore. So I fished out this stationery books sticker sheet from Sticky Club again, and it's really cool. It has this vintage kind of stationeries and accessories and some minimalistic book designs, and I really love it. But I did intersperse some Christmassy character stickers over the page. So my idea on the next few pages is to use washi and fill up as much space as possible. Plus I got this new knife that supposedly was able to cut curves and circles easily because it's actually 360-degree rotating. I'm not sure it worked that well for me, but well, it did cut pretty much close to the line that I was going for, but it's probably me that wasn't able to control the cut line that well. And also I didn't dare use too much strength, so I couldn't lift up the wasted washi part of the sticker away from the girl. So it's still a work in progress, but I feel like it does work better than the normal pen knife that I have, so that's a good thing. Anyway, on this day I'll be doing a lot of unpacking. That's because this is my first day back in Singapore, and at the same time I'll definitely be doing lots of laundry. But me, my sister, and my brother-in-law did book a room in the nearest karaoke. So our appointment is at 2 p.m. and this day was a pretty hectic day. I knew it would be like this because the first day back from Taiwan it's going to be hectic. We will have a lot of chores, but somehow we booked a 2 p.m. karaoke session on the same day, which seriously I feel like we wouldn't be able to make it, but we did because we pushed the appointment to 3 p.m. We went out of the house at 2, which was to be expected, honestly. And we ate some light lunch, which in the end wasn't that light. We did take some of the food home to eat as dinner. And yeah, so we did sing for about 3 hours until 6 p.m. So we do have like luggages still standing in our house and wasn't unpacked at all. Our laundry was like halfway done, but we had a good time in the karaoke. That was our first day back from Taiwan. It was it was quite stressful as well, because we were kind of trying to figure out how we can juggle our laundry, our unpacking, and escape my mom's wrath before we leave out to have some fun. So yep. Anyway, for the next day, that's Thursday, I think, and we were close to Christmas. It's only like maybe 2 days, and I wanted to decorate our house with Christmassy items. And the worst thing is, I looked high and low and I couldn't find our stash of Christmas decorations, so I had to leave it until my mom comes home from work. But I do have a hair appointment. It's been a while since I rebonded my hair. Usually I do it 6 months a time, so it's been a while. So I booked an appointment, and yeah, the hairdresser told me that it would take about like 3 hours, but she didn't mention the hair treatment that has to go after, and then obviously the scalp treatment that has to go after as well. So when I asked her how long it would take, when she told me 3 hours, it literally was just the rebonding, and I only planned 3 hours for this particular appointment. So it was a mess after that. I went out at almost 10, and then I came back at around 4 p.m. That's about 6 hours. And yeah, my sister was shocked. She went with me to the appointment. She just had a very, very minor haircut with my brother-in-law, and they both went home. So they were waiting for me at home, and somehow it took me a while to get home. And the thing is, I didn't eat any breakfast. I expected to be home at 1 or 2 p.m., which is usually when I have my lunch. But in the end, I ran home at dinner time, and it was a mess. And anyway, after that, I wasn't able to do anything else but try and search for the Christmas decorations, which failed. So in the end, I watched some of my drama, played a game called Dreamlight Valley, which is produced by Disney, by the way. It's very cool. And also I tried to do some revision for Japanese, but it just wasn't working. I was tired and my brain wasn't working at all. So yeah, it's not gonna happen on that day. So anyway, the next day, which is finally Friday, and that's the day before Christmas Eve, and this is when I felt the pressure to decorate the house. I wanted it to already be decorated by Christmas Eve because we have some guests coming over, and I want to wrap the presents, which I haven't yet done. And also my mom needed me to help her wrap some presents as well, just because we have some guests coming over on Christmas Day itself. And at the same time, I also want to do some revision for my Japanese. I'm actually in a hurry because I have an oral test in the first week of January, and right now I'm only at about chapter 20 something, and there are 50 chapters to study for. And the thing is, it gets harder and harder, so the time I take to study for those chapters will take longer and longer, especially when I am studying for the intermediate class, level 3 and 4, and that's the levels in the Japanese school that I go to. But anyway, for levels 3 and 4, the books are a lot harder. they removed all the English translation, so I would have to rely on my really small knowledge of my Japanese language, and also use the dictionary very often. And at the same time, I realized that this is the only time I kept all the homework. So knowing me, I would want to look at all the homework, make sure I got any of the vocabulary that appears in the homework written down as notes as well. So it's going to be a more extensive note writing activity, and it's just going to take more time, more things to study from, more references. Just means you need to take more time to do all of those things. So yeah, I expect to have to spend more time on Japanese revision as I get nearer to the oral test date. So it's just going to be very hectic after that, and I just want to settle the decorations and like everything that I need to do before I have to deal with all of that. So anyway, here comes Christmas Eve, and I'm pretty excited about this day because my brother-in-law's brother and his girlfriend, and also another friend of my brother-in-law's, are going to come to my house to play board games, and that's really the only plan we have on that day. So they came with lots of food. By the way, I wanted to get some Christmassy food, but in the end we got pizza because we just came out from Taiwan, and we in the end had no energy whatsoever to prepare any food. So we got some pizza, and one of his friends got durian, and another friend got cheesecake. So we had lots of very filling food. Yep. So we played this board game called Darkest Dungeons. It's a very expensive, very extensive, and very well made quality game. So it's really complicated. I spent one whole day learning how to play it, and that was before Christmas Eve. Of course, it was before I went to Taiwan. Me, my brother-in-law, my sister spent the whole day trying to figure this out. So on Christmas Eve, we taught our guests how to play, and we all played together, and yeah, they picked it up so fast. I was quite jealous of their ability to figure out board games that well. But we did play another game called Seven Wonders, and that one was easier and less complicated, and it's mostly trying to get resources and make sure we have more points than the other players. It's quite fun. So yeah, that day was fun. And then here comes Christmas Day, which is the day that I haven't journaled yet, because today when I'm doing the voiceover, it's Christmas Day. So yeah, I am pretty satisfied with this week's planning. I love the journaling that I've done. I hope you like the way I plan as well, and I'm pretty sure I will post more videos these few days, because I've been pretty motivated and inspired for this month, and I hope I can keep this up and maintain this sustainable filming and planning and uploading schedule. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I loved making this video for you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.